Hi everyone, welcome to my short video on the Rotary International Convention in Calgary. We saw the Yahoo sign a bunch of places, but it's not a .com, it's a cowboy yell. The general sessions were held in the Saddle Dome, and it seated more than 15,000 people who watched the general sessions, and it was an exciting time. Lots of music and flags. Our next stop was the coffee shop before we entered the arena where the House of Friendship was located. Here is a map of the House of Friendship and the list of all the exhibitors. Can you believe it? And did I go to every one? No, but I tried. And next year in Taiwan, you can do it too. There were several kiosks set up that were staffed by people from RI headquarters, explaining things like what do you do after the meeting and how do you develop an action plan. First stop was the Russell Hampton Company, where you could buy all sorts of Rotary paraphernalia. Then it was on to individual exhibitors, some district, some club, some topics, and they had different action plans and resource groups. It was really exciting. Then it was off to the breakout sessions. There were a lot, and most of them were full and overflowing. There were wonderful people here, Rotarians from all over. Here's a few pictures of them. They were just neat people. South America, India. This is a gentleman from Ukraine. What a day. This is where the buses dropped us off. There's the Ferris wheel with the symbol of Rotary right in the middle. There are 7 bus routes. I was on route number 1, had 5 hotels, ran about every 30 minutes or every hour. And I'm here early this morning. There's the big stadium where all the general sessions are, or were. There's one later on this morning. And this is the building where the House of Friendship is, and we'll see that in just a couple of minutes. But first we had to stop for our cappuccino, and this was a very popular spot.
Hi, from the Rotary Village. My name is Hannah Hernandez, and I'm a program specialist at Rotary headquarters, and we're talking about programs that you can get involved in as a member or to involve your youth in your community.
And what are these little passports here that you have?
Yes, this is a new activity that we're doing this year. So different staff members are sharing about how the different parts of our organization are supporting our action plan.
Hi, I'm Jean Saunders. I work at Rotary International in marketing. What we're doing here today at the Rotary Convention and in this booth is we're inspiring Rotarians around the world to tell their stories of impact. When all 1.2 million members tell our story, the world will understand who we are, what we do, and why we matter. So please tell your neighbors about who we are.
Hello, ending polio is extremely important to me. I am a polio survivor. My name is Nancy Darga. I am an active member of the Rotary Club of Livonia outside of Detroit, Michigan, and I hope all of you join in this worldwide effort to end a crippling and death-defying disease. Thank you.
Next, I entered an area that was very popular, and it was about virtual reality and how polio is being administered in the Republic of the Congo. In an adjacent part of the exhibit hall, I found the iron lung, the device to treat polio victims. There were many exhibits based on the 7 Rotary themes. Water, sanitation, and hygiene is just one of them. There are over 100 fellowships. This is just one of them, the Chess Fellowship and Checkers. Another interesting exhibit was the Desmond Tutu program to end global hunger using hydroponic growing of plants. It was interesting to see all the plants that can grow using water and not in the soil. And so it's a much more efficient use of growing plant.
This booth is basically explaining the process, what we can help you in doing a service project as a cadre. We advise on writing of grants, etc. And we have two brochures here. One is the community assessment, which is necessary to do for every grant before you apply for it, and then the impact handbook, because Rotary is looking for more than outputs and outcomes from grants. They're looking for impact now.
Good morning. My name is James Tate Jr. I work at Rotary International, our world headquarters. Here at the foundation booth, what we are attempting to do is process contributions from our members and non-members. We are also providing replacement pins for major donors and Paul Harris Fellows. We are also providing information about the foundation itself and all of the good that we do in the world.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Taipei Convention 2026, and we have wonderful events prepared for you, and it's during the period of June 13 through 17, 2026, and it will take place in Taipei, Taiwan, and we will have the big dome ready for you, and it can house 30,000 to 40,000 people for the opening session and closing sessions, and we have the Nangang Exhibition Center where we will hold the breakout sessions and the House of Friendships, and lots of places to eat and have fun, and lots of things to do, and have wonderful tours prepared for you.
And so we end where we began, at the Ferris wheel and the Rotary symbol. I hope you got some good information about what it is and what goes on during a Rotary convention. Thank you.